Ethan Clark stared out the window of his office, the city lights blurring into an indistinguishable mass. The once vibrant cityscape now seemed like a distant dream, a mere backdrop to his overwhelming reality. He had always envisioned this moment, standing in a high-rise office overlooking the city that never slept. But now, it felt more like a cage than a symbol of success. His chest felt tight, his breath shallow. Each inhale was a struggle, a reminder of the mounting pressure that weighed on him. The physical symptoms of his stress were becoming harder to ignore, manifesting in ways that were both alarming and debilitating. He was living the entrepreneur's dream. A successful tech startup, millions in funding, and a team of brilliant minds working tirelessly by his side. The office buzzed with energy, a hive of innovation and ambition. Yet amidst the hustle and bustle, Ethan felt increasingly isolated, a solitary figure in the midst of a thriving ecosystem. But the weight of it all was crushing him. The endless meetings, the constant decision-making, the relentless pursuit of perfection, it was all too much. He found himself drowning in responsibilities, each task adding another layer to the suffocating burden he carried. Sleep was a distant memory, replaced by endless nights of coding and strategizing. The glow of his computer screen was his only companion in the dark hours of the night. He would often lose track of time, the lines of code blurring together as exhaustion set in. The once exhilarating challenge of building his startup had turned into a relentless grind. His relationships suffered, his health deteriorated, and a nagging sense of emptiness gnawed at him. Friends and family became distant memories, their voices drowned out by the constant hum of his work. His body, once resilient, now betrayed him with frequent illnesses and chronic fatigue. The passion that once fueled his drive was replaced by a hollow sense of obligation. This wasn't success, it was a slow-burning breakdown. The accolades and achievements felt meaningless in the face of his growing despair. He had reached the pinnacle of his career only to find that the view from the top was lonely and desolate. The very dream he had chased for so long was now the source of his deepest anguish. That night, after collapsing from exhaustion, Ethan knew something had to change. As he lay on the cold floor of his office, the reality of his situation hit him with full force. He couldn't continue down this path, not if he wanted to survive. The breaking point had been reached, and it was time to re-evaluate his priorities. He realized that true success wasn't measured by the size of his bank account or the prestige of his company, but by his ability to find balance and fulfillment in his life. The relentless pursuit of success had come at the cost of his well-being, and he was teetering on the edge of burnout. The signs had been there all along, but he had ignored them, pushing himself harder and harder in the name of ambition. Now he had no choice but to confront the reality of his situation and make a change. He needed a new approach, one that prioritized his mental and emotional health alongside his entrepreneurial ambitions. It was time to redefine what success meant to him, to find a way to achieve his goals without sacrificing his well-being. Ethan knew it wouldn't be easy, but he was determined to find a path that allowed him to thrive both personally and professionally. This realization marked the beginning of his journey to becoming a millionaire with a purpose. Ethan's journey began like many entrepreneurs, fueled by passion, fueled by long hours, and a vision that seemed almost within reach. He was determined to turn his innovative ideas into reality, no matter the cost. The startup world was a whirlwind of excitement and endless possibilities, and Ethan was ready to dive in headfirst. He surrounded himself with a team of like-minded individuals, each one as driven and committed as he was. Together they worked tirelessly, often burning the midnight oil, driven by a relentless drive to succeed. The office buzzed with energy, a testament to their collective ambition. Ethan believed that sacrificing sleep, relationships, and personal well-being was the price of admission to the exclusive club of successful entrepreneurs. He often found himself working late into the night, his eyes heavy with exhaustion, but his mind racing with ideas. The lines between work and personal life blurred, and soon they disappeared altogether. He pushed himself and his team relentlessly, measuring success in lines of code written and funding rounds secured. The thrill of securing a new investor or hitting a major milestone was intoxicating. It was these moments that made the sleepless nights and endless grind seem worthwhile. The early days were exhilarating, The sense of camaraderie and shared purpose was palpable. Every small victory was celebrated with high fives and cheers, each one a step closer to their ultimate goal. The office was filled with laughter and optimism, a stark contrast to the challenges they faced. Each milestone, each small victory, fueled his ambition. The team's hard work was paying off, and the future looked bright. Ethan felt a deep sense of satisfaction as he watched his dream slowly take shape. The achievements board in the office was a constant reminder of how far they had come. However, as the pressure mounted, cracks began to appear. The relentless pace began to take its toll on the team. Stress and fatigue started to creep in, and the once thriving team dynamic began to show signs of strain. The long hours and high expectations were beginning to wear them down. The once thriving company culture became strained, marked by stress and anxiety. Meetings that were once filled with enthusiasm and creative ideas now felt tense and unproductive. The vibrant energy that had defined their early days was slowly being replaced by a sense of dread and burnout. Ethan himself became increasingly irritable, detached, and unable to fully engage with the team he had worked so hard to build. The weight of his responsibilities and the constant pressure to succeed were taking a toll on him. He found it difficult to connect with his team, and the passion that had once driven him began to wane. Realizing the toll it was taking on him, Ethan began to incorporate mental well-being practices into his daily routine. He started meditating, taking short breaks to clear his mind, and encouraging his team to do the same. These small changes began to make a significant difference. Ethan introduced mindfulness sessions and encouraged open conversations about mental health. The team began to practice yoga and journaling, finding new ways to manage stress and maintain their well-being while still chasing their entrepreneurial dreams. The atmosphere in the office started to improve, and the team felt more connected and supported. With these new practices in place, Ethan and his team found a balance between their ambitious goals and their mental well-being. The renewed energy and positive atmosphere in the office were a testament to the power of prioritizing mental health. Ethan's journey was no longer just about chasing the dream, but also about sustaining it with a healthy mind and a happy team. Ethan's wake-up call came in the form of a panic attack. Struggling to breathe, his heart pounding in his chest, he realized the true cost of his relentless pursuit of success. He had neglected his health, his relationships, and most importantly, himself. This was his turning point. Ethan began exploring mindfulness and meditation, practices he once dismissed as frivolous. He started with just a few minutes each day, focusing on his breath, observing his thoughts without judgment. Slowly but surely, he felt a shift. The constant mental chatter quieted, replaced by a sense of calm and clarity he hadn't realized he'd been missing. This newfound balance positively impacted his work, making him more focused and productive. In his personal life, Ethan reconnected with loved ones, finding joy and fulfillment in relationships. Mindfulness and meditation had brought Ethan a harmonious blend of mental health and success. Ethan's journey continued as he started mentoring other entrepreneurs on the importance of mental well-being. He shared his story at conferences and workshops, inspiring others to prioritize their mental health while building their businesses. Ethan's passion for mindfulness and mental health led him to create a series of workshops specifically designed for entrepreneurs. These workshops combined practical business strategies with mindfulness techniques, providing a holistic approach to success. In these sessions, Ethan shared his own experiences and the lessons he had learned along the way. He spoke about the value of taking breaks, setting boundaries, and finding balance. His authentic and relatable storytelling resonated deeply with his audience, many of whom were struggling with the same challenges he had faced. Ethan also introduced guided meditation sessions, helping participants to experience the immediate benefits of mindfulness. The response was overwhelmingly positive. Entrepreneurs who attended his workshops reported feeling more focused, less stressed, and better equipped to handle the demands of their businesses. Ethan's message was clear. Mental well-being is not a luxury, it is a necessity for sustainable success. His commitment to this cause turned him into a beacon of hope for many. He was no longer just a successful entrepreneur, he was a mentor, a guide, and an advocate for mental health. Through his efforts, Ethan created a community of like-minded individuals who supported each other in their journeys. They shared their successes and struggles, learning from one another and growing together. This sense of community further reinforced the importance of mental well-being in achieving true success. Ethan's influence extended beyond his workshops and conferences. He began writing articles and books on mindfulness and entrepreneurship, reaching an even wider audience. His insights and practical advice helped countless individuals find balance and fulfillment in their professional and personal lives. As Ethan continued to spread his message, he realized that his journey was far from over. Each new connection, each story of transformation fueled his passion and commitment. He knew that by sharing his experiences, he was not only helping others but also deepening his own understanding and practice of mindfulness. Ethan's journey had come full circle. From the brink of burnout to becoming a champion of mental well-being, his story was a powerful reminder that true success is rooted in a healthy mind and a balanced life. And as he looked to the future, he was filled with hope and determination to continue making a positive impact, one mindful moment at a time. Ethan's company thrived as he and his team embraced a culture of mindfulness and purpose. They launched new products aimed at improving mental health in the workplace, and their success was a testament to the power of balancing ambition with well-being. The impact of their efforts reached far beyond their own company. Other businesses began to take notice of Ethan's approach and its results. Leaders from various industries sought his advice, eager to learn how they could implement similar practices in their organizations. Ethan's workshops evolved into large-scale events, attracting attendees from around the globe. He collaborated with experts in psychology, wellness, and business to create comprehensive programs that addressed the unique challenges faced by modern professionals. These events became a catalyst for change. Participants left feeling inspired and equipped with practical tools to enhance their mental well-being and productivity. They returned to their workplaces with a renewed sense of purpose and a commitment to fostering a healthier work environment. The media took note of Ethan's innovative approach. Articles and interviews highlighted his journey and the tangible benefits of mindfulness in the corporate world. His message resonated widely, sparking a broader conversation about the importance of mental health in achieving sustainable success. Ethan's influence extended to policy-making circles. He was invited to speak at government forums and advisory panels advocating for mental health initiatives in the workplace. His insights contributed to the development of policies that prioritized employee well-being, setting new standards for corporate responsibility, but perhaps the most profound impact was on the individual level. Stories of personal transformation poured in from those who had attended Ethan's workshops or read his books. Entrepreneurs, managers, and employees alike shared how mindfulness had helped them navigate stress, improve focus, and find balance. Ethan's journey had created a ripple effect, touching countless lives and fostering a global movement towards a more mindful and compassionate way of working. He had proven that true success is not just about financial achievements, but about creating a positive impact on the world. As Ethan reflected on his journey, he felt a deep sense of fulfillment. He had turned his struggles into a source of strength and had used his experiences to help others. His story was a powerful reminder that when we prioritize mental well-being, we unlock our true potential and create a brighter future for everyone. And so, Ethan continued his mission, driven by the belief that a mindful approach to work and life could transform the world, one mindful moment at a time. As Ethan deepened his mindfulness practice, he began to notice subtle yet significant changes in his daily life. It wasn't just about finding a moment of peace amidst the chaos, but about transforming his entire approach to work and life. Each morning he dedicated a few minutes to meditation, grounding himself before the day's challenges began. He noticed a profound impact on his work. Tasks that once seemed overwhelming became manageable. His focus sharpened and he found himself completing projects with a newfound efficiency. The clarity he gained from his mindfulness practice allowed him to prioritize tasks better and manage his time more effectively. He was able to approach challenges with a newfound sense of clarity and focus. Problems that once caused stress and anxiety were now seen as opportunities for growth and learning. His strategic thinking improved and he became more innovative in his solutions. The constant noise of anxiety and worry subsided, replaced by a calm and centered mindset. This mental shift not only improved his work performance, but also his overall well-being. He felt more at peace, both in and out of the office, allowing him to tap into his creativity and make decisions from a place of calm confidence. He started keeping a journal to capture his thoughts and ideas, which further fueled his creativity. This practice helped him to see patterns and connections that he had previously missed. He began incorporating mindfulness into his workday, taking short breaks to breathe and refocus. These mindful moments became a crucial part of his routine, helping him to maintain his composure and productivity throughout the day, starting meetings with a few moments of silence. This simple practice set a positive tone for the meetings, fostering a sense of calm and focus among his team members. It encouraged everyone to be present and engaged. And encouraging his team to do the same, he introduced mindfulness exercises during team meetings, which helped to build a supportive and cohesive team environment. The shared practice of mindfulness brought the team closer together. He learned to set boundaries, to disconnect from work when necessary. This was a crucial step in maintaining his mental health and preventing burnout. He made it a point to leave the office at a reasonable hour and to avoid checking emails during his personal time and prioritize rest and recharge. The impact was immediate. He felt more energized and motivated, and his overall quality of life improved. He found joy in simple activities and spent more time with his loved ones. The team felt more focused, communication improved, and collaboration became more effective. The atmosphere in the office shifted from one of stress and tension to one of mutual respect and cooperation, and the once strained atmosphere transformed into one of collaboration and shared purpose. The team celebrated their successes together, and the sense of unity and purpose grew stronger with each passing day. Ethan's journey into mindfulness had not only transformed his own life, but had also created a ripple effect, positively impacting everyone around him. By prioritizing his mental health, Ethan built a thriving business with a purpose. His success story is a testament to the power of mindfulness. True success comes with mental health.